Hi there. Most of you know me. I'm Bette Lee Crosby. Most of you know me as a writer, but I'm also a reader and a very avid reader. And when I get a break in writing, I usually go on a real big reading spree, and that's where I'm at right now. I just delivered my third book to Lake Union, and it's a standalone. I like it. But I've been on a reading binge, so I'm going to share some of my reviews with you. The first book I'm doing is A Curve in the Road by Julianne MacLean. I don't know if you can see that very well. It was a great book. I was very fortunate. It's not released yet, but I think the release is fairly imminent in August. And I was lucky enough to read an ARC of it, and it was a really delightful read. I love the way Julianne writes. She writes a very heartwarming story. Plenty of angst to keep you turning the pages, but it's a story that's written with a real-life feel. So I enjoyed it very much. It's a story of a woman who's faced with many challenges in life, like all of us are, I guess. That she has problems with her husband's fidelity. She also is dealing with a young teenage son, and so she's trying to hold it all together. And Julianne does a really good job of painting the way she does it and doing it in a way that's believable, that's realistic, that's not a whiny character at all. And she kept me glued to the pages throughout the entire book. I truly enjoyed it. And I'm a picky reader, very picky reader. And I must say I really enjoyed this book. I think it's very true to life. It's a family story. And I think the way that she had some really twists and turns there that'll throw you for a loop. Just when you think something's going to happen, it doesn't. So let me start off there. And it starts with a car accident. And I'm not going to tell you too much more about the story itself because that kind of loses, for me, I just want to know that it's a really good book and that somebody that I respect as a reader enjoyed it. But I don't want to hear the whole story because it kind of spoils it for me. So I don't want to spoil it for you because it's too good a book to spoil. But she faces a lot of challenges in her life, and it's a lot about finding forgiveness. And, it's easy to say forgive. It's not an easy thing to do. And forgiveness comes, forgiveness comes sometimes very hard, and it's complicated. It isn't something you give once and that's it, and you're over and done with. You might say it once, but the issue keeps coming back in your life. So I think that Julianne has done a great job of portraying this. I consider it a 5-star read, and I would have read it. If I hadn't read the ARC, it would be on my to-be-read list right now. So it's one of those books that I would suggest you pick up and add it to your to-be-read list now, and you'll receive it in August when it releases. I enjoyed it very much, and I'd love to hear from you. If you get the book and you read it, I'd love to hear your opinions too. I thought it was super. So, A Curve in the Road by Julianne MacLean, and that's my review for today. I'll be back with more reviews because I'm on a reading binge. Bye now.